Hi, I'm Scott Cosenza in for Sarah Cowgill, along with John Clark, Dave Patterson, and Graham Noble. And this is the Conservative 5 for today, an online TV production of Liberty Nation News. We are back to twist the brain, having a little fun with our panel of overly excitable people. Dave is running the board, and he runs a tight ship, so brace yourselves.
Thank you, Scott, and it's time for America's penultimate game show, where each of our contestants does their very best, where the rigor is modest, experience seldom matters, and the intellectual bar is low. So let's get right to it. Remember, expert panelists, and you too, John, to answer the question, you must answer with the letter identifier and the answer. The shout out with the right answer I hear first will be the winner. So let's get right to it. Question number 1. What was the name of the U.S. air base Iran attacked? Was it A, Balat Air Base, B, Al-Ubad Air Base, C, Al-Udeid Air Base, or D, Doha Air Base?
C, Al-Udeid.
Graham gets it, and a 1 goes down in the credit corner for Graham. Good work. After 1, you're on a trend. Question number 2. In what state was funding for dental services for the poor cut? Was it A, New York, B, Florida, C, California, D, Rhode Island?
Wow.
That's a first. Somebody gets. Hey.
C, California.
Scott gets it. It is right. C, California.
Did you know it, or you guessed it?
I knew enough to guess correctly.
I didn't think California ever
number
got
3.
And a multiple choice. This is a note to our younger standardized test taking audience, John Clark. A lot of the right test taking skills just involve knowing enough to arrive at the right answer rather than knowing necessarily that answer.
I agree. And Dave usually makes it easy by giving us some throwaways.
Yeah,
He made
but
that one
there. Okay,
No.
The secret to success with multiple choice is to use a process of elimination to get to the right answer.
Yes.
Question number 3. Carrie Lake is the senior advisor to which federal agency? A, U.S. Waterways Regulatory Agency, B, the Media Directors Board, C, U.S. Global Media, or D, Federal Communications Commission?
D, FCC.
Federal Communications Commission. You have to repeat the answer, too.
D, Federal Communications
I didn't say
Commission.
D. So
Wrong. It's C, U.S. Global Media. No one got that. Okay, number 4. What was the name of the operation in which the U.S. attacked and obliterated 3 Iranian nuclear sites? Was it A, Arm & Hammer, B, Midnight Special, C, Big Bombs East of Baghdad, or D, Midnight Hammer?
D,
Midnight Hammer.
Midnight Hammer.
Scott got it. He shouted out. So Scott is on the board with 2. We have Graham with 1, and John not so much. So question number...
How dare you suggest that those nuclear facilities were obliterated? Because according to CNN, they were barely scratched.
I'm telling you that when 360,000 pounds of TNT go off in one of your mountains, it's not trivial. Question number 5. President Trump named the war between Israel and Iran the A, 7-Day War, B, War of the Roses, C, 12-Day War, or D, Really Huge and Beautiful War?
D, Really Huge and Beautiful War.
The 12-Day War.
That was C, right?
You would have thought it would be D, wouldn't you? You would have thought it would have been D, but it's C, 12-Day War, yes.
So Graham has one on the board now. Actually, two on the board.
Two.
I found it interesting that certain left-leaning media outlets actually started using that to describe that war. They started talking about it as the 12-Day War.
Yeah. Question number 6. During the debate on the big, beautiful bill, the Senate parliamentarian declared some portions of the bill inadmissible because of what? A, the cardinal rule. B, the golden rule. C, the Robert Byrd rule. Or D, the rule of law.
C, the Robert Byrd rule.
C, the Robert Byrd rule. Did you say C, John Clark?
I did.
Oh, okay.
So, question number 7. During the U.S. attack on the uranium nuclear facilities, 7 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers flew round trip from what U.S. Air Force base? A, Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma. B, Little Rock Air Force Base, Arkansas. C, Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri. Or D, First Base at Ebbets Field, Brooklyn, New York.
C, Whiteman.
A, Oklahoma.
Scott's right. It's C.
All right. I'm here to make you guys look good.
Okay, C.
What? Is that right? I was waiting for Dave to weigh in.
Yes. C.
Okay. All right, I'm going to make
Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri is the correct answer. Okay, question number 8. The latest NATO summit meeting was held in A, Brussels, Belgium. B, Bruges, Belgium. C, The Hague in the Netherlands. D, Dutch Queen Maxima's backyard.
A,
Brussels.
Brussels. Couldn't get my words out.
No, C, The Hague.
I was going to guess The Hague when Graham got it wrong. You didn't give me
Well, I wasn't sure, and the only reason why I
But
guessed,
you didn't know that Graham got it wrong until I told him
It's
Graham
true.
got it
I
wrong.
didn't know. Yes.
NATO is based in Brussels, I believe, so that's why I guessed
Yeah.
that, but I wasn't sure.
Question number 9.
While it still hangs on for dear life.
Yeah.
So what we've seen so far is that our panel has lived up to its reputation. Question number 9. Name the case involving a preliminary injunction that blocked President Trump's January 20th executive order on birthright citizenship. If you've been paying attention, you'll get this one. A, Mikasa versus Sukasa. B, Trump v. Casa. C, Bondi versus the ACLU. Or D, Frazier versus Ali.
B, Trump v. Casa.
B, Trump v. Casa is right. John gets 1.
Give me 1 at least. Yeah.
You
That's
actually,
one on the board.
you actually have 2, John. Oh, squandered. Question number 10, the last and decisive question. Federal law enforcement is trying to determine possible threats from 1,000 illegal aliens from which? A, Seattle. B, Sudan. C, Iran. D, Los Angeles.
C, Iran.
Okay. John, I think you slipped that in.
I still lost.
No, actually,
So ignominiously.
it is a tie. It is a up and straightforward tie between Scott and John.
Sudden death. Let's do it.
Sudden death. Now I have to think of a question to break this tie. Okay. In the 1930s movie The Wolfman, Maria Ouspenskaya says these famous words: "Even a man who's good and says his prayers at night can become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the harvest moon is bright." Who was she saying that about? Her son? The man who just killed her son? Or her daughter's latest child?
Or son, I guess.
John,
Yeah,
you broke
hey.
the code. And John is the winner with 4. Awesome job, folks. Awesome job. Now I'll turn it back over to you, Scott. Take it away.
And the wolfbane blooms.
And the harvest moon is bright.
All right, well, thank you for playing again. Hope we left you all with smiles and dinner party facts and anecdotes. Thanks for joining us. That's it for our Conservative 5/4 panel today. Check out our other C5 shows and segments on your favorite video platform, YouTube, Vimeo, Rumble. We're on them all. Liberty Nation News also has its own Roku channel where you can see all of our TV productions. Liberty Nation does not endorse candidates, campaigns, or legislation, and this presentation is no endorsement. I'm your host, Scott Cosenza, in for Sarah Cowgill. Thanks for joining us today for the latest news and commentary. Your choice for free thinking, free speech. LibertyNation.com.